I know
Yes.
that you mentioned really nicely before about your Women in Leadership course that one good tip is to really leverage your strategic networks a little bit more. So with that in mind, if networking, because obviously Carlton Business is all about being able to connect with like-minded individuals within a great safe space, what are some of the ways that you would approach a good networking environment?
Yeah, so this is something that we actually facilitate and design content around for our leadership programs. And I always think there's sort of two elements to it. The first piece is really thinking about the composition of your network in a very structured and intentional way. And there's a fabulous model by Cross and Thomas, and we can share resources after this if that works for your
absolutely.
listeners, where they really talk about a balanced network, this idea of a diverse but balanced network. It doesn't have to be huge. It's about having the right people who play the right roles. That is, having people in your network who occupy positions of power and positions of influence. They can make things happen for you. People in your network who are sources of information. They're the go-tos who have technical knowledge, who can give you ideas, help you solve problems. People in your network who are supporters and really have your back and are watching out for you, and people in your network who play the role of coach and challenge you. So step one is really thinking about who plays those roles in my network, who are my network stars, who actually occupy multiple roles, and for the purposes of where I'm trying to go in my career, in my life, in whatever it might be, what I'm trying to achieve work-wise, where are there gaps in that network and where is there an abundance of people? So that would be the first piece. And then the second piece is really about initiating contact with the network, because that's often, we might do all this great analysis, but not actually pick up the phone, send the email, go up and introduce ourselves. And that can be uncomfortable for some people. I totally respect that. So we've got to unpack, well, what's getting in the way of initiating contact? And again, there's some great research out there that talks about what gets in the way and these mental blockers that impede someone initiating contact. And it can be for a whole range of reasons. They don't feel comfortable asking for referrals from family and friends. They're worried about someone's not going to want to hear from me, or they're not going to think that I've got anything interesting to say, and that can be a mental barrier. So again, the work that we do is to really unpack that and help connect people with their confidence and their value that they can offer in those conversations.